Hello. Dishwasher's on. Sorry. I normally make sure it's off. Anyway, I don't know where I've lost the iPad. We're not doing the technology thing. If anybody would like to share on Facebook, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you wouldn't mind sharing to the Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts group, I would love you forever as well. We have new goodies. Yeah, and we're going to play. So I'm going to use the watercolours. There is still some of them on the website and they're fabulous, and I've been itching to play with them again. I've got dyes, I've got rub-ons, I've got tapes, I've got some ephemera, loads of stuff. But how has your week been so far? Hi Jane. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. Yeah, I like all kinds of crafts. I like resin, I like paper crafts, I like mixed media, I like plaster, anything at all. So if you're new here, hi, hello and welcome. If you're coming back again, hello. We're all friends here. If you just want to pop in for a chat, I am live 3 times a week, unless the internet lets us down or life. Doesn't usually happen though, thankfully. Hi Tracy. So where to start? Do you want to see the new goodies? So obviously we've got the paints and the pencils on the website, and they're absolutely fabulous. I am going to give them a quick squirt to get them activated. I am going to move this little brush. This, you get a water brush and this little detail brush in with it. They're awesome, basically. They are awesome. And I collect watercolours, so I never have too many different ones, as you know. So yes, new stuff, right. So this is the ephemera. It is self-adhesive, which just makes it even more awesome in my book. And it's vintagey. People have already found I did add them last night, but that's my favourite. This is why I got it for this. How cool is he? I love flying pigs, but it's tags, it's just a bit of everything really. There's magic potions, there's maps, there's birds, it's just great to layer up. There's butterfly flowers as well. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Butterfly flowers, there's old curiosity shops. Basically they're like, it's just a bit of everything. Got apothecary stickers, clocks, maps. I won't go through them all because they're just, when you get them home, you're going to love them. And look at these. Absolutely love them. We might not use these tonight because I do kind of have a plan and for the colours. And I'm going to try and stick with some pastel colours. Look at that. They're like posters and things. Just layer them up behind everything and you get these little tiny bee ones in. I think there's something ridiculous. I can't remember off the top of my head how many's in, but they're totally ridiculous. And then I've got a big butterfly die, which I have been itching to play with for so long. It is this one, and it's massive. This is it. I didn't want to get the die machine out. So this is it in A5 bit of cord. I have cut it. I haven't get it out the die yet because I thought you would want to see that. And I've just done it in cream and black. Ooh. I'm going to stab myself with that. And also rub-ons. Right, there's 2 sets of rub-ons. You get 4 sheets. Now, they're not my designs. I have bought these in, but there's some, like, pinky ones, little butterflies and things. So you get 1 sheet of each one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is one of them. And you do get the lolly stick as well. And then there's these ones, which has got little bugs, ladybugs, ants, bees. There's a grasshopper. How cool is that? With all different colours. Snail. Ugh, spider. But you know, there's just one. So yes. And that is the other set. So depending on how popular these are, I can get more and different stuff. So, and it means I don't have to faff about making them and selling them for stupid prices because that's how much it costs to make. But this butterfly is huge. It is 14 centimetres by 9 and a bit. It's a nice big butterfly. So I thought I would just, rather than cut it and try and fit the die machine underneath the camera, I thought, I mean, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And it's lush. I love it so much. Everything just pops out. I do love a dye every now and then, and obviously I can't get them made yet, along with stamps and things like that. But it's not off the cards. Like I say, the cost of living and everything else gets in the way of everything. So I haven't actually done a paper kit for ages either. I haven't had a chance to, but I do have a plan for another one. But in the meantime, I thought all these little bits here. I mean, look at that laid up. Isn't it gorgeous? Spectacular. Hi, Val. Hi, Maureen. Hi. So they're the rub-ons. The ephemera, this is the tape. This one I think is gone. There are individual stickers, but they are lush. And this one is still on. And the dots, I haven't kept the dots for myself because I am learning. I can't keep everything as much as I would like to. Hi, Dominique. So I haven't gave up on the jelly printing image transfer. I will go back to the drawing board. Like I say, I've watched hundreds and thousands of videos. And it still just doesn't work for us. I've tried glossy paper, I've tried matte paper, I've tried all sorts. The only time I ever get to work is when I'm using my paper kits, which is not a bad thing because it's like, yeah, win, but yeah. So instead of art journal, I thought I'd work on a bit of paper, then turn it into a framed piece or stick it in an art journal or on a card, whatever we like. And we're going to use these watercolours because I love them. And a lolly stick, because I can't find a credit card or a gift card, so we're using a lolly stick. But to start off with, I thought I'd put the... Is this it? No, this is not it. The water brush that came with it, I've put in a safe place because I'm annoying like that. This is it. So this is the water brush you do get with the paints. You don't get the hair in it, that belongs to me. I have wetted the paints. There's still the pencils and the paints on the website, but I thought tonight maybe I could try and keep things a little bit more pastel. So I'm going to go in with this skin tone here and then the pink right next to it, which I've dipped in already, and get this lovely pinky colour to start off with. And I'm just going to... Now, we won't use all of this. We will cut it down. But I'm going to add in this as well. So I've got a mixture of colours. Now, I say I'm going to go quite pastel because it is the Colour Your World theme for April. But it's absolutely totally fine to use other colours with it because it's just a prompt. There we go. So I think I want to start off with that. Add some water so it blends it out. And then I'm going to get the lolly stick and I'm going to take the colours that we've used. Hi, Julie. Yes, I've made my tag too. I just need to post it. I need to remember to post it. I've made it about a week ago. And all I'm going to do is I'm putting the paint along the edge of this and it won't stay totally straight, which is exactly what I don't want. We're going to get some nice water effects coming off it. So you can use anything as a tool to paint with. With watercolour, this could be acrylic, could be absolutely anything at all. But I love these paints, they're so vibrant. There we go. So then I am going to grab a jumper, a jammy top, and clean everything off on it. The paints are on the website. There's the pencils too. They're absolutely fantastic. The oil-based pencils. I did a live on them. The dyes on there, the rub-ons are on there, and we're going to use them all. So the pink that I used in with the skin tone, we are... Oh no. Yeah, the paints as well. I don't know if I can still get them or not. If they do sell out, I know I said I would try and get more, but I don't know if I can. I'd have to quadruple check. So all I'm doing is I'm making basically a painty, liney mess, which it's not a mess. It's fantastic, but it won't look like much for now. And I'm using the lolly stick as the tool to get the lines, and I don't want them perfect. Have you tried them, Maureen? So I'm going to go in with some of this green as well. I've still got pink on me brush, but it'll be fine. And this is like the minty green. They're insane though. The pigment in them is insane. I'm going to have some green in there as well. And because I left it wet behind, I haven't dried it off. It's sort of blending a little bit. But I don't want to blend it too much that we're going to end up with brown smudges. So I'm being careful with how much I kind of put together. So see, if I added purple into this now, it would probably, and yellow, it would probably start to blend and go brown if I got too close to it. So I'm sticking with certain colours. And I'm shocked I haven't got brown on here yet, to be honest, even though I am wiping it off in between. So I'm trying to stay away from the too brighter colours. I mean, they're really bright, the really pigmented colours anyway, but I could water them down and make them less bright if I wanted to, but I'm kind of struggling with the whole pastel thing. Just in case you hadn't realised. Have you smelt the pencils? Don't they smell lovely? Hey, Julie, excellent. I like that. Trying to think of another colour. I want a little bit of darker in there. I think I'm going to go with this dark blue. It's not really, maybe it's this dark blue. A little bit darker. And just a few. It's not that much darker, to be fair. But, so this on a card, I mean, it's not hard. Anybody can do this. Literally, I mean, if you've got a credit card, use that, or a store card, or whatever. You know the drill. I'm using a lolly stick because I can't find a card anyway. I want that I don't need for the bank anyway. Not that I ever use it, it's always on my phone if I'm using it. There. I'm liking that. I should lift it up so you can see. How cool is that looking? Especially when it's blended in the middle but not down the bottom. I like that. I'm going to stop there with that. And then we're going to dry it off. I do have the heat tool next to me. We don't have to get the hairdryer out tonight. I located it. Excuse me on. It's really easy to achieve as well. And then all you do is you put it down and it looks totally different again when you put things down. So this side here, you know, where it's starting to sort of blend a bit there, I'll probably cut that bit off and just choose the bit that you like the best. That's why I like to work on in a bigger space than what I'm actually using. And in an art journal, it doesn't matter because it's an art journal and it's the bit you want. So I never ever bother around the edges to think much about it. I'm just working on what I'm working on. And I suppose it's getting out of the mindset of having to have something finished in an art journal, but also it makes it easy to practice with. So this thing here, I've done something very similar to this, God, years ago. And I've seen so many other people do it. It's an easy technique. It's with all kinds of different things. It doesn't just have to be this with lines. You can do it with circles. So you can do the watery in the middle, then do the circles. You can do it with squares. All you've got to do is have something that you can paint onto. There's so many different ways. And I do need to stress, I did not invent the line. It's becoming very apparent that you're not allowed to do things on YouTube that anybody else has ever done, which is crazy, or nobody ever done as recently. It's crazy. I'm finding out the world. It's crazy. So I'm going to grab a trimmer, which is next to me, and I'm going to cut it down at this stage because I don't think I'm going to do too much more of this, if I'm totally honest. So I want that bit off there. Maybe a little bit more there. And then this side, I'm going to take it off to about there. And then just a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. Now, sorry I am off camera a little bit, but there. So you can see it there, how it looks totally different once it's cut down. And when we mount this onto whatever colour you want to mount it on, it could be like a really dark blue, it could be black. It'll probably be black for me. It usually is. Absolutely, you can do all sorts with it. And it's not straight. The lines are not straight. Some of them might be, but we're looking for not perfect. I'm going to go in with what colour? This one. It's a little bit different. I have still got some of that dark blue on. And I'm just going to get a bit more water out. Splatter. Now, I'm not looking for splatters all over. I'm just kind of going to put it across this corner. If they go on elsewhere, I'm not fussed, but I don't know why I'm putting it on this corner. It's just an idea I had. More water. There. Yeah, I like that. And it's very subtle. It's not, hi, Carol. And then I think I'm going to move the paints out of the way. I'm going to dry it off again super quick, just those few drips. Just take a second. There we go. And I do want it kind of dry because we are going to whip these peel-offs off. So I don't think I'm going to use the darker coloured ones. I think I'm going to go with the dark blue. So we've got these ones, the darker butterflies, and we've got these ones, the lighter coloured ones. Just for anybody who's coming in. These ones are lush. They're just lush. I just love them. With flowers and all sorts on. So I'm going to go with these ones. But these ones here as well. This one's for the back. It says, thank you, natural vintage greeting card. So it's like a vintage greeting card like label. That's cool. They're very pretty. Feel positive, think positive, live positive. I love that. Oh, they're lovely. They're lovely. I love a rub-on. I really do. So I'm going to play. When I've washed up and made a brew, I'm going to play my... Yay! I think you should have a go at this. I really do. Carol, you are very, very welcome. I am pleased it made it there in one piece this time. Another one, you know, today I got another message, another eyes come off one. It's Royal Mail. I'm sure the stamp on them. And to be honest, I think it's Every and Royal Mail. I don't think either of them care. Because I know yours went Every, didn't it? I think I'm going to have to rethink my packaging skills. Because, I mean, they were wrapped up so much. Like, it's crazy. So 1, 2... I think we'll have this bigger one. And we'll maybe even have some bees. So in with this, you do get the lolly sticks. I might have this little bee down here as well. And then we can come back and get some more of the bees. So you do need a lolly stick. Oh, that one's come off the back end anyway. And I'm thinking this big butterfly is going to go there. So I kind of want them dotted around. So I'm going to pop them on where I want them first. And then we can build up everything else around it. Come on, Emma. Where's the clear bit? There. I'll have that one up there. This one can go there. And then the little bee, why, when there's a camera on, can I not do anything? Whoop. I don't know where that went. Oh, it's on my top. It's fine. It's on my top. We're going to have him up there. Let me use this yeah. I think I might take the every option off. I mean, sometimes you have to use them though if it's like a bigger part. I don't know. Nothing can be worse than Yodel. I've never had a parcel with Yodel that hasn't been smashed to smithereens for ages. So all you do is rub over with the lolly stick and they'll pop off. And you can see them slightly change colour as they're sticking. I think everybody by now has used rub-ons. I love them because they make such, like, there's no change in it. You can add so many layers and you can layer them up as well. And you don't even have to press on hard. I mean, they're really, really good quality. Oh, did that? Oh, there it is, beside it. Oh. And it's on as well. They do slightly change colour to when they come off the plastic. Gorgeous. Look at them. And these will actually go on to resin and stuff as well. So I have got a cream butterfly and a blue butterfly. And we're going to layer them up. So I think the black's going to go on the top. So I'll quickly do that and glue them as quickly as I can with my glue. Where's me? I keep moving stuff, you know. Wait, just you wait until I'm organising. I'm back in that room. Where's me pointy tool? Oh, there it is. I don't have to destroy. Yeah, I think they're the best ever as well. I absolutely love rub-ons. Like I say, I can't get more different styles and things like that. Because I can't make any more for the website. There's some of my designs on there, but I can't get a hold of the stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never be able to get a hold of the stuff to remake some. But we'll just see what happens. Alright, so I'm just going to get a bit of glue on my pokey tool. Because I don't want it to be flat. And I'm going to bend them wings up. And I'm going to bend them wings up. And then I'm just going to slightly offset it. And you don't need much glue for this anyway. Just ever so slightly, just a midge's eyelash, just so we can see the cream behind. Like that. Slightly off to the... Maybe it's not that much, Emma. Don't look like he's got two heads. Yeah, it does. I mean, I wasn't making anything on them. I love them and I made them for that reason. But at the end of the day, I mean, like I say, pushing the website and things like that, I would love not to have to do it, but it's life. And I do enjoy it though as well, picking stuff out for it. So this bit here, I think we need something else. I do have these tags as well. Now I think there is some of these left as well. But because I want the colours to match, we can make it a little bit grungy as well. Let's go back. So some of them have got words on, like just for you, my lucky day today, keep it a secret, good morning, vintage, blah, blah, blah. But some of them are just numbers and things. So, and they are like a pet type sticker, so they are waterproof and things, but they have got an opaque image. And they are easy to get off. I mean, you've just seen how easy I got off there. So I'm thinking we are going to build up a little bit of something. Something. So the rusty textured. So they'd be great for men's cards, great for whatever you want to put on them. Add them, just great for building up layers. I think we'll have that one there. And I kind of want to build up so that we can see some, but it's not going to take away from the butterfly. We do have this tag here, which I think might be quite nice, and it's not too dark either. Yeah, I do love chatting with you lot, you know. You do put things in perspective sometimes. And you kind of understand as well when I'm waffling away. Just to either ignore us. Look at this, it's got the rulers in as well, which I love. And all the different colours. Yeah, I think by now you all understand that. My waffle is pretty much just waffle. Sometimes I'm thinking out loud. Sometimes I'm just... Things come out my mouth just for the fun of it. It kind of is worth doing it though, Jane, because I do like to play with them myself. So this one has got words on as well. So I'm thinking the darker one to match the butterfly, because he's going to go there so we can still see some of the colours and things behind. But I kind of like this one, says keep it a secret. So I'm thinking, obviously you don't have to go with this, but I thought the darker rub-on butterflies and then the dark butterfly at the front with the lighter colours would be quite nice. Let's see if there's any more. This one says made with love, junk, memories for you. All sorts. Oh, I like this blue. I think we might need to fit a blue one in there. This one maybe. So I've got that there. I think this one coming down there like that. Let's see, there's heaps and stacks of them. It just goes on and on and on. There's so many stickers in it, right? Making a mess. Hold on before all my stickers come off the back of them and I lose the... And then they'll stick to stuff. There we go. So, now, that's going to go on there. Do we think it needs anything else? Do we think we maybe need a little bit of text? Have I got a text stamp or stencil? I think we might... Hang on, I think I've got a text stencil here. Right. So I don't want too much. I definitely know that much. I'll just... Ooh. Please land in the stencil. I don't want a lot. Now, I'm going to use a black, but I don't want it to be perfect, so I'm just going to pounce it in places. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. I like that. I do. When you look at something and you see it coming together, you see it's not much, it's just a little bit. Hi, Sophie, how are you? Like that. I am going to go around the edge as well, the black. And then I will grab a black piece of card and we'll see it completely change when it's done. So, do I have a little bit of foam? Where's all my foam dots and tape? I think I've moved it to a safe place. Isn't that just like me? Yeah, I'll just use glue. It'll be fine. I'm not going to hunt. So I do have these as well. Now, these here were bought with the intention of them going into resin and things. And they are on the website. But I don't see why. They are self-adhesive. Why we can't have... There's a couple of different sizes. Did I pick the other size up? I don't think I did. But I'm thinking just a little bit of bling to add to the grunge. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm loving it. And a little bit of glue. Just on the body. And then that is going to go there. And then I'm going to get that bit of black card. Give us 2 seconds. I will add the ant to the bottom in just 1 second. I'm going to get that bit of black card. I've got my black card flat because I'm running out of it. I'll grab that ant. I think you could be right, you know. Let's find him. Was he on this? There he is. We'll cut them off this one. So there's a few of them. I just love rub-ons so much. They make us happy. Oh, fingers, Emma. Fingers and thumbs. I'm not this... I am this clumsy all the time. I was going to tell you an absolute fib there and say I'm not clumsy all the time. But we all know I am. Right. He can go there. What a little horror he is. I don't like ants, but I love them as a peel-off. So like I say, if things do vanish, I can re-get them. It might just take us a week or so to get them in. So don't panic too much. Just send us a message. And I can even put some aside for you. Look. How cute is that? Have I missed anything? How is everybody anyway? Tell us about your week. We're nearly done here. And I haven't heard any gossip at all, but watch. So that is nice. That is really nice. Love the stickers, love the paints, love the rub-ons, love the dye, love the sparkle. Sit it onto black and watch it totally pop. I mean, layer that up. It could have been layered up onto blue. It could have been layered up onto dark pink. But just adding that behind it totally changes. And this could be wall art. It could be a card. It could be in your art journal. It could just be on a tag. It can be done for anything. But look how lovely. How lovely is that? And you don't need a lot to do it, really. It's a dye, some stickers, a few rub-ons, and then you've got, like, I mean, what? It's next to nothing out of there. It's insane. And we could have even added this behind if we didn't want to add the vintage element in. Or what did I do with the other one? Or this one, which would look quite cool in with the different lines in. Everything is just fabulous. And these are individual stickers. I do want to stress that because I know some people get a bit stressed out with getting them off. So they are, you just bend it and they'll come off quite easy. But yes, there we go. How cool is that? I'm pleased this live worked after the jelly plate one. I'm not bothered, actually. I think it's quite interesting learning. But I do love this. I do love everything about it. Basically, this is pretty much me. The only thing it's missing is a little bit of fabric, and I do need to get some more tutu netting. Some white tutu netting. Because I'm missing it. But there we go. How cute's that? And with that, I am going to love you and leave you. Dead easy, dead quick. Nothing that you need to, like, it's just lovely. I love it so much. And I'm going to end on that note. But I will be live on Sunday at 8 p.m. Again, if there's anything you want us to do, send us a message. I will do my utter best to try. I am working on getting stuff for the jelly plate. I'm not quite ready to give up yet. Like I say, we will keep going until I work out how to do it. But I have seen the videos where it's glossy. I've seen it with newspaper. I've seen it with photographs. I just think it might not be my forte. I think I might just have to... Image transfer is not my thing. But we're going to keep trying. And when I get it, you know, we'll be having image transfer every week for about a year. But I still love the jelly plate. And it does, just because I can't do image transfer, it doesn't mean that I can't do other stuff. I did find this as well. You know how I said I couldn't find it? It was right next to us. This is for embossing. So you just fill it with talc or corn flour. There is still some of them on the website as well. They are ace. So I fill mine with talc and corn flour just because I can. Mix, and then you rub it over your paper instead of the bags. Embossing bags, so they're on, tapes on, paints on, pencils on. Anyway, yes. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of the week, and I will see you Sunday. Yeah, no, I like to keep everything as real as possible. There's no point me doing it and saying it's easy and then expecting it, like, you used to be able to go and do it. Oh yeah, it's dead easy. Look at that. It hasn't taken us 6 months to learn how to do it. Why not learn together, to be honest? And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The same as the resin stuff when I'm playing with that. If it doesn't work out, then you just try a different way. It's all about learning. That's the big thing with crafting. It's all about learning. It's all about trying new things, coming out your comfort zone a bit and enjoying it and showing. If everybody you watch gets it right first time or makes it look like they get it right first time, then how and like, and you can't, and then you go away and try and do it and you can't do it. It's so disheartening. I remember trying to do things and not being able to do it. And I'd seen other people get it right. And they're like, the first time I've tried it, blah, blah, blah. And we all know it's fibs. They've tried it 6,000 times beforehand. I just do it straight on video. So, yes, with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll stop waffling again. I will see you Sunday. Have a lovely week and weekend. Bye for now.